Here now is Republican Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett. Congressman, you voted with the 8 people that ended up ousting McCarthy and the Democrats. Tell us, can I get a sense of how your caucus is treating you since the vote?
Oh, pretty bad, but that's to be expected. You know, our attention span in this country, and mine included, is about, we want our pizzas in 30 minutes or less, and that's about our attention span. So I expect we'll move on to another wreck next week, and they'll be hating on somebody else pretty soon, I'd assume, once we get a new speaker.
Congressman, what are your thoughts on that speaker? Who should it be? Who would you put up for Speaker of the House, replacing McCarthy?
Well, the good thing about it is we got a deep bench. We've got several people. Our people in leadership are all very able and capable. Elise Stefanik, Tom Emmert, Steve Scalise, of course, Kevin Hearn, and my buddy Dr. Green out of Tennessee. Maybe Greg Murphy. I don't know. We've got a lot of people out there that could do it. I think. I think the key thing though is that they have to have leadership skills, and that they understand that there's differences in the conference, but that we can bring everybody together instead of sending out these squads to squash things. I'd like to see a little bit more input.
And Congressman, may I ask, what was your reason behind your vote to stand with Gates and oust Speaker McCarthy?
Well, it wasn't standing with Gates. It was just the fact that I had two roads to go. I thought, well, I could keep my friend Kevin McCarthy, or I can go with my conscience. And I went with my conscience. This morning he called me on the phone. I said last night on one of your rival networks that I was praying about it, and I was asking God to show me what to do. And the first thing out of his mouth was something condescending about me praying about it. And that to me, that sealed it right there. I could have easily flipped right then before that. But I chose not to, and that was really the defining moment right there.
What was the comment? What was the comment?
It was just condescending about my prayer, and my prayers answered. It was something along those lines. But a lot of things led up to that. We're taking in $5 trillion a year, spending $7 trillion. We keep passing these continued resolutions. There's basically a law in place that says we have to pass a budget and 12 appropriations bills, yet we're going right down that same path. And the reason they do that is they don't want hearings on bills. They don't want you to know what's in it. Leadership, people in power, the big boys, the lobbyists in this town that keep the wheels greased. They want these bills to pass like that. Then they want to back us up to, guess what, a 45-day continued resolution right up against the Thanksgiving holidays. And then guess what? We'll pass an omnibus bill, and that'll be just a monstrosity. And you and I, a congressman, will read down until they find in the level that the 5th or 6th page that has the funding for their special project or greases the lobbyist that has been greasing them. And then they vote for it. And that's why, and they disregard the other 2,000 pages of garbage in there. And that's why we're $33 trillion in debt, because nobody wants to take responsibility.
Yes, sir, indeed.
We have a budget committee. Jody Arrington out of Texas has a budget, yet we're not giving them any consideration. Every state in the union has a budget. You have a budget. Your television station has a budget. I dare say United States Congress, the United States of America, is the only place that does not have a budget.
Indeed. Hence, we have $33 trillion in debt and begging for more every single day. Congressman Burchett, thank you so much.